Hey guys, Dale here, back with some more RimWorld, the Wild Reach, and we are producing a food that some of it is overflowing into this food storage area, which I am very excited about. It's a bit dark in there, so we'll go ahead and put in a little post. Feral Revenge. Oh, we tried to tame this guy. He attacked us, so we attacked him back. We rescued him. And I guess we're gonna do it all over again. It is a male though, so we could end up getting some fertilized eggs and not having to worry about like taming more of these guys. I think they will be our regular mount though. It feels pretty fitting for, you know, some people trying to survive out here in the wilds who have been surviving out here in the wilds for generations to be rocking some owl bears. We got all our prisoners back. There are a lot of them. Marn, you're still set? Oh, and actually you're working on converting her now, which is great. We already have her set to recruit, and that means we can set you to convert someone else, right? Social, you're fine. You guys are probably going to be fine, so we'll just leave that as is. Getting cramped here in our what's it called, our crafting facilities, so I think I want to separate some areas of concern, maybe move all of the apparel crafting down here. We'll leave like smithing and general crafting up there. That being said, we'll need a new prison, and something that I did not think about when I was kind of like planning all this is I actually had a little fort planned for right here in the original plans. So this would be a prison, and then this would be a barracks. So we might make that change, and then we'll make some adjustments to this. That being said, if we built this structure, then it pretty much puts this turret out of use, right? Like these guys aren't going to have any way to attack in there. So I don't think we're going to be building that anytime soon. I think our plan is still to build this up here, but if we could build maybe this guy, or if we could build this guy, we could move some people into the keep, and then we could turn this into a temporary prison. That might be our plan. Definitely a long-term plan. That is a lot of construction that needs to happen. So we'll see. I think more immediately we'll just clear out the prisoners that we do have by recruiting them. We'll see who's worth keeping and who we might send off to go join our quarry. And then we'll be really light on prisoners, or try not to imprison anyone unless they're absolutely amazing, like some kind of magical class or something. It is the 5th of Jugas, so they are doing their little root festival. And we did research a comms console. So we have the wooden messenger table. I'm hoping that this will allow us to do our construct stuff. But I guess we'll just have to see. Fun root fest. Who is it? Brix? Summon mech threat? No. It does not. Clean mechanoid hanger. We can communicate with all these guys, but it's not letting us summon the mech. That is something we're going to have to go take a look on the workshop and see if there's a mod that makes this an eligible console for the mech threat. And if not, then I might have to go take a peek and see what we can do to actually get that mech threat summoned. Today, though, what I would like to really get done is I would like to get our archers in some outfits. They're partially rocking outfits, or they're completely nude. I guess you got some pants on. Good for you, buddy. As Cal, we shortened his name to Cal. So we'll grab maybe like Bella, Alex, and a couple archers, and we will head up this way. On our research docket, we're working on chimeromancy, I think, so that we can research something else. Can't remember off the top of my head, but I did find ships, and I found medieval drop pods. So those are on the docket as well. Thinking about getting to this worshipful village. Well, we've got a little bit of a sticky situation. This giant troll, the Unhold, is a towering giant 3 times the size of a man, known for devouring sheep and draining ponds in a single gulp. It decided that it wanted to eat our little merman, so I've gathered some forces here. Meanwhile, we were hunting some Roxas, and they have also gone manhunter somewhere over here. So yeah, there they are. Mateo, thankfully mounted, is on his way back this way as well. You guys just like took this guy out? Off screen? Well, like the whole colony is basically there, right? Why don't you go ahead and finish this guy off? And then why don't you guys go out and deal with this rock situation that's going to be happening? Construct spider. Okay. Okay, that's fine. We're like clearing up some of this like legacy road that's happening. So I guess we'll just have to redo our construct spiders. Rin, death in 12 hours. Why don't you come cast regenerate on Rin? And we'll let him go rest. Okay, Roxas have beaten up some mechanoids. Now I have no idea what they're after. Oh, they're after mechanoids that are hauling in our recent kills. Okay. Well, bye-bye lifter. Not a problem. Not a problem. These guys can all be recovered. Okay, so some drama today, and it is of our undoing. Except for that troll, that giant troll. That was just a big boy being hungry. Okay, you guys are free to go. And I guess we'll have to wait for those construction spiders for us to get done. We do have resurrect jobs set up, right? Yes, those are permanent. That being said, Constantinopolis is, I think, we're working on recruiting her, and she is great at construction, so she should be able to help us out a lot when we put our next set of plans down. Norma, you're free to go. You guys are free to go. Okay, and Rin, regeneration. He's like fully taken care of. It's so cool to like see them hanging out here, working on their skills in our little courtyard. Well, this is pretty exciting. We have an arcane items collector from the Arcane Fold, so this is an opportunity for us to get a bunch of magical items. Oh man, I need to see who all has like physical adept, right? So Alex, you are. Isha does not. You do not. Oh, Cal does. Okay, so let's move Cal forward here. You don't. You don't. You do. Roz. Oh, Roz, do we make you a ranger? Ivor doesn't. Brix doesn't. Mateo doesn't. Meryl, no, is already a thing. You don't. Warwick, you're already a thing. Okay, so we have Alex, Cal, and Roz, who are physically adept, and then any of our prisoners? Psychically deaf. Almost. Okay, 1. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4 physically adept pawns. So if we can get some like gladiator or hunter scrolls, that would be great. It's going to be a little while and a lot of research before we can kind of make that stuff on our own. What do we want to sell you? Petrified egg, unfertilized egg, sure. Opium. What is this? A rare and powerful substance enhances memory learning capabilities with a slight additional boost to psi focused. Oh, that's interesting. We'll keep all that. We do need adamantite. We do need mithril. We have 20,000 silver. So we also need steel really, really bad. Okay, we have some torn scripts. Nature teaches script. Okay, so this would be druid, necromancer, power, some kind of mage, combat form faceless. Teaches a physically okay, maybe monk. On their own mind. Okay, so I think this would be weaponless combat. I'm not super interested in that. Bright mage, chaos mage, necromancer power, arcane powers. An arcane mage would be great. Strong back, I'm not too worried about that. We'll sell that. Fighter skill teaches a fighter technique, rapid succession using their weapon. We'll grab that. Power node. Okay, that recharges batteries. Empath, Golemancer, fighter skill taunt. How to taunt nearby enemies. That would be great. Spell mending is cool. Teleport is cool. Okay, we're gonna spend a lot of money on all that stuff. And then what are these books? Mage class experience. Okay, these are legs and things that we've been making. Artificial leg. What is body part efficiency? Okay, that's worse than the mechanical stuff that we're making, so I'm not too worried about that. Thrombo saber. Oh, that's crazy expensive. We can afford it. It's only normal quality. Wand of lightning. Cloth wizard hat. Cloth wizard hat, 300. We'll buy that. Gold. We're low on gold. Okay, that's going to drain us of a lot of things, but we're going to get a lot of cool stuff. Combat form faceless. Alex, I guess that is you. Let's go ahead and accept those things. Looks like they're going to haul them into storage for us. Mystery installation loot. Okay. So, oh, that is way far away. And then this guy, how long is it here for? It's here for 15 more days. Our archers are starting to get some apparel on them. So it might be close to time. Have we been making? We have not been making that stuff. Let's go ahead and let's swap you. Ration packs, we'll bump that to the top there just so that we can get some going for a caravan. And then Tome of Power, Skill Taunt, Spell Mending, Tempest Strike. Okay. You know what? We're going to do Combat Form Faceless. Have you read that. And we'll have you do the Tempest Strike since you're a little bit behind on learning things. Bella, you can learn Taunt. Mending. Let's have Meryl, since she's like a chrono mage, we don't really have much stuff for her to do. We'll have you learn that, and then teleport. Oh, that's for that would go with the Arcane Tome of Power. I was thinking it was Blink, which I think most mages can learn. Meryl will also give you the wizard hat. Okay, actually, Marn, your gear. Social, psychic, neural heat, meditation. I guess we'll leave you with the shaman crown. Yeah, and we'll give Meryl the hat. That is fine for now. Alex, oh, you were out in the wilderness. I would like to see what this faceless combat ability is like. Egg, fertilized still, 5 days it hatches. We are researching fertility procedures, so that's gonna be it. No more children for Meryl. Meryl, you look crazy. That's amazing. Okay, we have an acolyte, right? So acolyte. What if we just search ancient acolyte robe? Oh, I thought we had another. We might have sold it because it was like poor quality. Let me just make sure I'm searching for the right thing. Gear. You are wearing ancient acolyte robe. Acolyte. Okay, we'll let that do its search. Alex, you have... Okay. So you've learned some things. Might. Body mirroring. What is this? Let's look at your skills. Okay, no results found. The faceless manipulates light and motion to make their form appear meaningless to any observer on a subconscious level. Any observer will cognitively dismiss the faceless as an unimportant, harmless object, essentially making the faceless invisible. Disguise will not fool any pawn that already sees the faceless as a threat. So we could like hide, and then he could like ambush someone on the back line. Mimic copies a random ability from a major fighter. Only one ability may be stored at a time. The ability is retained after use. Reusing Mimic will replace the stored ability. Reverse the kinetic energy of all melee and projectile attacks for a brief period of time. Okay. Transpose. Swap places with the target. Possess. And then Tempest Strike is launch multiple attacks in rapid succession. Possess. Like a puppet master, the faceless applies of the mind and body to cause extreme self-doubt on the target, allowing them to control the target through and coercion. Nearby enemies are unlikely to immediately the possession unless they see suspicious activity. If detected, neutral and friendly faction will consider it aggressive. Okay. Mimic an ability. Okay. Why don't we grab Bella and you? And let's see about mimicking an ability from Bella. Fighter focus. Sustained combat fighting skill. Pain threshold. Why don't we just have that on permanently? Okay. Alex, what does this look like if we try and mimic one of her abilities? Could we mimic... Do we get to pick? Whirlwind. Okay, so now he just has Whirlwind. And then if we... I guess we would select Mimic again to drop it, but he has Whirlwind for now. Okay, you guys all are rocking some shields. Bella is not, and I think that's a setting that we need to change in order to allow her to be able to rock a shield. These guys, I don't know if any of them are mages. Yeah, we got a mage right here. Empath, so... But I think that's it for them. We'll work on making some packaged rations, and then we will get a crew out to go see about getting us another unique weapon up here. Well, we're having a little party. Roz and Medea just doing a little social. It's bloody in here. We have some rains. There was a fire that broke out. I have no idea. My assumption is maybe like a boom rat died. We weren't hunting it, so took a big chunk of the forest out, but no harm. We are going to be sending Bella, Alex, and I guess our rangers out, probably with some mounts. I'm wondering if these guys can be pack animals. Pack? No, can't be pack animals. World quest. So we hop up here. We're probably good. We should probably check out these sky shards on our way. And then maybe we do some training. How long is this journey going to be? So that is going to be 3 days. It's there for 13 more. So let's get this kind of started. You guys and then you guys. Let's go to assign. We will set you guys to caravan. You back to home. Okay, so let's go form a caravan. Change route. There, and then back home. Add a waypoint here. So 10-day trip. Accept. Let's go Rangers. And then Guard. We said we'd send Alex and Bella. Who else do we want to bring with us? We could bring these guys for like some mounted movement speed. We could bring a Rox just to carry stuff. Why don't we do that? That Ryder, Alex, Bella. Oh, that. Sure. Items. Travel supplies. Sorry, what are we bringing? We're bringing some kibble. We're bringing some simple meals. We're bringing some dried meat. Where is our ration packs? Why don't we just bring ration packs instead of this dried meat? Okay. 7.3 days of food. Do you have more kibble we could bring? No. Will the straw help? We bring like... Oh, we don't have very much straw. I guess we'll bring some of this dried meat then. We'll probably move faster than it says. And if we need to, we can... What can we do? We can grab some berries or something. We can do some hunting while we're on these maps. What is this? It's a farming work site. Maybe we go to the farming work site first. We'll load up on some food. And then we'll hit these sky shards up. We'll see if we can hopefully get lucky and get some good skill points for the colonists that we've decided to bring. And then we'll give this weapon to one of these rangers. Oh, we brought Harwick. Oh, we do have him marked as a ranger. I guess that's fine. We have Dunmore here who can like cast some sentinels. Meryl we've been underutilizing. She can do some crazy stuff. So maybe we'll try and lean on some of that. We do have Marn, and then we have a solid front line. Speaking of our solid front line, why don't we get these guys to buff each other? So Dunmore, magic-wise, we're full up on Stone Skin. So Stone Skin now blocks 7 attacks instead of the 4 it started with. I'll go ahead and cast a Stone Skin on you. And then once it's off cooldown, we'll get Stone Skin going on Orca as well. We have arrived at the farming work site. Okay, we have tons of coconut and some structure down here. This is a lot more people than I thought would be here. I didn't even check to see. Looks like at least one of them is a mage. You, Oleg, you are a bright mage of, I guess that means you can call sunbeams or something. Go ahead and pop in. I want Harwick to combat command, and we're going to turn Arrow Storm off because I would like to target that bright mage with Arrow Storm if we can find them again. Okay, Oleg, you are conspicuously dressed. Not too difficult, I don't think. Okay, getting some shots off. Harwick. We see Oleg down there. Go for it. Okay, Oleg is down. We can go ahead and turn that back on. Why don't you guys go ahead and search and destroy, and then we will just back them up. Pretty regular strategy. Okay, and a couple hits on Bella, but nothing critical. Let's go ahead and hit the world. Reform caravan. We're not going to take any of these guys. Items, do you guys have anything interesting? Not that I really care about. I know that there's that structure there, but we need to hit the road. So we'll send, approach that shard, and hope for something good. I'm hoping for like melee or shooting skill. Social would also be really, really great. We're pretty light on social pawns. Like Marn is basically our only one that's good at it. If we take a look at numbers, You know, we do have some people that have been helping out with wardening, so they're learning, but Marin is just like head and shoulders above everyone else, literally and figuratively. We have arrived at the first sky shard. It's a +4 to shooting, which is great. And usually there is some kind of ambush or something, so I do want these guys to like stick close together. These are not too far apart, so that's also really, really helpful. Okay, let's go. One thing that we didn't look at was on converting Alex. If we go to bio and take a look at Faceless, he gets all these buffs. So an increased movement speed, work speed, immunity gain, increase to psychic sensitivity, melee dodge chance. So that's great. Bella also has some like bonuses from being gladiator that are both like work related, move speed related, as well as combat related. She has increased dodge chance as well. So okay. Ambush. Jump to location. One guy. You guys can go search and destroy since this sky shard doesn't concern you. And numbers wise, shooting, who's our lowest shooter here? It's Roz. Roz, who is physically adept, will use the sky shard and hopefully make you a better ranger for us. Once the sky shard's been used, then it becomes an inert sky shard. We can place it as a piece of decoration. Bio, you are now at 8 shooting, so that's great. Let's go ahead and head down this way and help with this guy so we can get off the map. Didn't even need to think about it. Okay, you guys are free to go. One more. Oh my gosh. If we could be so lucky and if they could all be shooting, that would be amazing. We will take your pemmican. We will take the inert sky shard and we'll take your beer. Okay, so one here, one here. Do we have any other ones on the map? Not any other ones. I was going to say not any nearby, but none at all. This is a crazy looking map. Let's take a look at it real quick. It's on a toxic forest tile, which I think is from the Outland series of mods. So toxic forest, highly toxic environment, somehow thriving with life. The flora and fauna here seem to be completely immune to toxicity. Some even appear to benefit from it. We got jagged rocks as a feature on this map, so that's what's going on here. If we take a look at pollution, this is all crazy amounts of pollution. It also looks pretty strange just because like all of these textures for the trees are a lot smaller than what we got going on in other places. Wildlife, we got fluffalopes. What are you guys? Outland toxic forest. A stocky quadruped with long antlers. Its fur is thick and fluffy. They are native to the toxic forest and are completely immune to the toxic effects. Okay. Health-wise, how are you guys doing? Toxic buildup initial. Well, let's just get in and out of here. Our sky shard for this one, there it is. It's +3 mining, so I think we're just gonna give that to Bella. Back at home, who is down here? That's a hare. Okay, it's Mateo. Why don't you get some reinforcements? Hello, game. Mana surge. Okay, get some reinforcements and just hang out right there. I think you'll be fine. Speed this up a little bit. And Bella going straight for it. Sometimes the ambush happens at the sky shard. It doesn't wander in from off the map, so I'm trying to be a little bit cautious. Bella, how is your toxic buildup initial? Okay. Where are you at? Do you have sprint turned on? You do have sprint turned on. Might, sprint. Oh, your sprint power. Okay. We'll level that up for you. Oh, nice. This one was just a non-event. We'll reform caravan. Grab that. Nothing else. Send. One more sky shard. And how far away is that? Gonna be a little less than a day. So they're gonna spend the night outside and then they'll head up here and up to this guy. What is that? 3 days? Probably less than that. I would say it's probably gonna be like maybe 2.5. Considering that we have these guys mounted, so that should not be a problem. Are you guys fine? You guys are fine. Well, that sky shard expired while we're out here, so we will just go ahead and approach there. And they're going to take a completely different route. With that different route, all the way from down here, it's 2.5. We were guessing that it would be 2.5 from here, but I guess that would have been us like going over the mountains and stuff. Taking the road around the mountains, definitely much quicker. Well, our caravan has been ambushed. Jump to location. It looks like it is 6 dudes. Like half melee, half ranged. Let's go ahead and hit a combat command, marksman command on one of you guys. And they're wandering through some ancient structures. Where in the world are we even? We're right here, the edge of the Scarlands. Okay, that makes sense. So we're getting there. What do we want to do? Oh, that's not very medieval overhaul friendly. There is some kind of ancient technology on this map that's distracted these guys, which I'm fine with. If they want to be distracted by that, why don't Bella and Alex line up right there, and then the rest pop in here. Okay, Alex, you're very, very slow. Oh, eye, ear, nose, right leg. Oh, okay, you've got scar and an acid burn on your brain. Okay. Yeah, it makes sense that you're a little slow. World, we'll go ahead and reform caravan. Not too worried about any of these guys. We will take their food. And I think that's probably going to be it for today. It's going to take us 1.5 days to get up to this spot. We got 11 days until it goes away, so we're in good shape there. Back at home, we had like a little fight in the prison, so Marna's down, but he'll be fine. And we have our construct spiders working on some trails. So we'll have some trails going all through the new keep area, trail that kind of like meanders over to this area and down through here, and eventually takes the road all the way off to the edge of the map. So we kind of have like a full road path of movement of tile that does not encumber our movement, so that our pawns can kind of like get over to these hunting areas a little bit more quickly and of course get back with them. Thanks for hanging out today, you guys. As always, until next time, have a good one. Bye.